Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a Haitian style rotisserie chicken. And right here I have my chicken. I got it from a German market. I find that over here they don't really do too well with taking out the feathers, so I'm going to go ahead and take everything out, and then we're going to come back to the part where I start cleaning it with the limes. So real quickly here guys, I just wanted to show you that I removed all the feathers that was left over, and I went ahead and removed everything else that I would normally remove from my chicken. So what I'm going to do at this point is to just get my limes. I'm going to cut it all up, and then I'm going to clean my chicken with it, and then we're gonna start the seasoning process. Alright guys, so right now my chicken looks absolutely beautiful. Everything is plucked out. I cleaned it with the limes, and now we're going to talk about the spices that I'm going to be using. So to begin, I'm going to use my epis. I have 2 tablespoons of that. If you are not familiar with my Haitian spice, I will put the link in the description box for you, so you can go ahead and check that video out. I have some butter also that's been sitting at room temperature for the past 30 minutes or so. And then I also have some cut up veggies such as green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow, and some onions down there. And then in this, I pretty much have everything laid out, but in a smaller version because I'm going to put this on the inside of my chicken, and I'll show you how in a minute. I have some fresh squeezed lime right here. Fresh squeeze. And then I have my dry seasoning, which consists of magi, adobo, creole seasoning, you know, the usual that I would normally use, except I added some oregano and some chicken rub to that. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my measuring cup that had the epis in there, has some butter, has some salt and pepper and all of that. I went ahead and melted very slightly, and I'm going to stir it because I'm going to use it to add it in the inside of my chicken. And the reason for that is so the inside of my meat can also be seasoning as well. I do apologize for my voice. It's that time of year where I always get the bug. So I went ahead and add that in there. And now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my epis, and I'm just going to put it all over my chicken. So ça ou vle faire, ou just vle prendre epis là, ou mette li sous poule là, ou mette li sous en l'air, et puis ou virer poule là, et puis ou mette li sous do poule là too. So basically, just to translate, I'm just pretty much saying that I'm going to put my epis all over the chicken, and then we're going to add the rub next. Real quick right here guys, I just wanted to show you how I get my chicken to stay moist. I'm going to open up the skin that separates from the meat. Now you don't want to do it too hard, but you also want to do it hard enough where you have an opening, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some butter in there, and that's just to keep my chicken moist. So ça vous voulez faire, ou just faire un petit tout. Et puis wap ouvert pour là, et wap mette beurre en dedans pour là, pour kembe viande pour viande pas sèche. C'est peut-être ça m'a fait ça. So I'm also going to do that in the bottom as well right here, and I'm just going to make sure the butter is all over it before I go ahead and add my rub in. I just wanted to come in right quick and show you guys this technique. Alright guys, so to me this is the fun part. I'm just gonna take all my spices, and then I'm going to put it all over the chicken, every corner, every inch, because I really don't like when I buy rotisserie chicken from the store, which is very rare for me to do, but the days that I do, I don't like when I open up the chicken and there's literally no flavor inside the meat. I can't stand it. So that's why when I do mine at home, I make sure that there's spices everywhere, like every single bite will have flavor to it, and that's how I like my chicken. Alright, so now that I have all my spices all over the chicken, I'm just going to grab some thyme. I'm going to put it inside of the chicken just for more flavors. And then I'm going to take some twine. I'm going to wrap up my chicken legs together so they can stay in place. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and add the lime juice that I had squeezed out previously with some white wine as well that I'm going to put in there. And then after that, I'm going to add my veggies in. And the purpose that I'm adding my veggies, because they are optional, but I wanted it to bake with the chicken just so it could bring the flavors together. So if I wanted to make some kind of sauce or some gravy, I would have a great flavor profile by adding that in, and that's why I'm doing that. I'm trying to let you know, I'm trying to talk to you. I was going down tonight. So once all that is done, we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. So là, on mette tout bagay, n'a mette li en dan four, moi mette température à 350 degrees. So within 45 minutes, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my chicken out and I'm going to flip it. So yeah, this is 45 minutes later. I went ahead and I'm going to flip my chicken over just so the back can also get some color to it, and then I'm gonna leave that for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it back over so it could finish the cooking process. Alright, now that it has some color, we're gonna go ahead and flip it again, put it in the oven again. In another about 20 to 25 minutes or so, you should have a very nice, juicy, tender chicken. Voila, mes poulets are fini. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this for you guys. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove it and let it sit for a good 15 minutes before I cut it, because what you want to do, you want it to let it rest. Don't go cut it in real quick, because what's going to happen is going to be dry. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.